Hello, I'm David Chaston with 90 at 9, brought to you by interest.co.nz. This is where you get everything you need to know in 90 seconds at 9 o'clock, including news that the Americans have come back to work from their President's Day holiday in a positive mood. And we started the day in a similar way, with the global dairy trade auction recording strong gains, up 3.1% on the previous auction. There are more details in the link below. The Dow has reached its highest level in more than 5 years, that is since October 2007, touching 14,050 soon after opening and holding those gains in midday trading. Euro stocks rose as well. Driving the sentiment were gains in German investor confidence and expectations of major M&A activity between big office supply chains in the US. Google topped $800 a share for the first time. Gold, however, has fallen back close to $1,600 an ounce. On the other hand, the British currency is under pressure on swirling rumours it is about to lose its AAA credit rating from S&P. Against the New Zealand dollar, it is now at a record post-float low. The OECD said economies of its 34 members shrank by 0.2% in the fourth quarter last year, dragged down by the EU. In the US, a new attempt by two bipartisan senators is underway to solve their latest budget problems. They have updated their plan to reduce government deficit spending by $2.4 trillion over 10 years through a combination of spending cuts, a healthcare overhaul, and major tax reform. These two have credibility, although their first attempt did fail. The US Federal Reserve officials are starting to worry about a backlash from paying billions of dollars to commercial banks when the time comes to raise interest rates. The growth in the Fed's balance sheet means it could pay between $50 and $75 billion a year in extra interest for holding those additional bank reserves it has imposed. At the same time, it is making losses, and it has to stop sending money to the US Treasury. It could be a bad look. And there's been a blow to the proponents of PPPs. In Brisbane, the Airport Link project has collapsed, and is likely private parties will shy away from similar arrangements, given their experience here. It was placed into administration yesterday, just 7 months after the road opened. Not enough cars are using the road to enable it to pay its debts. The Airport Link collapse is the latest big Aussie toll road to have failed, and the latest to have failed to meet its traffic forecasts, underpinning the decision to build them. And finally, there's been a daring diamond heist in Brussels. A well-organised gang dressed as police drove onto the tarmac and took $60 million worth in stones right as they were being loaded. No one has been arrested yet. The Kiwi dollar is up marginally again this morning against the US at 84.7 US cents, but unchanged at 82 Aussie cents, and the TWI is at 77. I'm David Chaston. That was 90 at 9, brought to you by interest.co.nz.